Welcome back. There's been a lot of talk online when it comes to the statement that is coming in from the New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani, and he says that if I were to speak to the king separately or privately, then he would probably encourage him to return the Kohinoor diamond. And now this is coming in as far as this meeting happened with King Charles III, the monarch who's been in the United States during the wreath-laying ceremony for the 9/11 memorial in New York.
You know, if I was to speak to the king separately from that, I would probably encourage him to return the Kohinoor diamond. You know, if I was to speak to the king separately from that, I would probably encourage him to return the Kohinoor diamond.
Well, Srinjoy, good afternoon. In the first place, does Zohran Mamdani really have a say as far as Kohinoor diamond is concerned? And it's still not clear whether did he actually get a chance in that private audience to raise this issue.
Well, he's of Indian origin, so that counts for something. And even though he's the mayor of New York, this must be the first time in the history of New York that its mayor is asking for the Kohinoor to be returned to India. So that itself is forward movement. But beyond that, of course, it's a good idea that something that belonged to India should go back to India. But two other countries are also demanding the return of the Kohinoor, and they are Pakistan and Afghanistan. So the British crown should eventually decide to give it to India and listen to what Zohran Mamdani has said.
Yes, because this has always been a controversial issue, but there is a lot of background that is also attached to it, especially when it comes to Kohinoor and what our government and what our courts have to say on this. Thank you very much, Srinjoy, for joining us here on the broadcast. Back after the short break.